Good morning. My name's Justin Montgomery. This is my first, one of these, I guess, vlog. I don't know what this is called, but I'm starting with my YouTube channel. This is kind of slow to the game. As you can tell, I kind of have a speech thing where I stop in between words. So bear with me on that. It's a result of a head injury that I suffered. It's been almost 20 years now, but it's one of the lagging effects. Sometimes I have a little bit of word aphasia and I have to reach out for a word. Sometimes it's just not there. So yeah, I'm here in my newly remodeled guest bedroom. I did all the work myself. It's my beach bedroom. I took that photo. I put in the flooring. I had a friend of mine come and do the trim, which I really enjoy. But I painted it, chose the paint colors. A lot of the images on the wall, they're things I painted or made. The reason why I point that out is because this is kind of my happy space now. I'm here in La Grande, Oregon. It's a cold winter day, but it's clear and sunny. It's beautiful. And yeah, so I'm the Director of Marketing Communications at Eastern Oregon University. I'm also the principal consultant and founder of Justin H. Montgomery Consulting. You can find it at justinhmontgomery.com or a link in the bio. I've always wanted to say that. So today I've been working on an essay, kind of the things that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. A lot of AI, a lot of artificial intelligence. I was recently on EO Alive, their morning talk show with Brent Clapp and Dodsey, where I talked for a couple hours about LLMs, artificial intelligence. It was a great conversation. I really enjoyed it. I'll be back with them next Thursday, I think. Yes, next Thursday. And we're going to do some demos with some of the LLMs. We're also going to talk more about some of the new and latest things that are currently happening. I'm also working with Dr. Dan Costi. He's our public administration professor at EOU. We're working on a paper called Siri Run My Government, transforming rural public relations with artificial intelligence. We're going to be presenting at the World Social Sciences Association 67th conference in April up in Seattle. And in March, I will be presenting at the Counselors for Higher Education Summit. I'll be talking about the ethical integration of artificial intelligence into public relations and higher education. So yeah, I'm also working on a pilot program with Kevin Walker. He's a professor of fire sciences at EOU. We're studying how to kick off a high school program to do fire remediation, fuel remediation. It's a big need out here in La Grande, obviously with all the wildfires that have been happening. It's a big need everywhere. So the idea is that high school students will be trained. They'll get college credits to learn how to do fuel remediation to prevent wildfires. So what else? Future Ready grant. So I'll be helping Eastern Oregon University do some AI integrations. We have some money for some licenses. We also have money for workshops and actual tech integrations into our tech stack. So we'll be working on that over the next couple of months to try and, get that going. The other thing that we're having conversations around, one of the workshops, the big need on the campus is students and faculty understanding academic freedom and how artificial intelligence can be ethically applied. So those are the big things. The other thing I was watching today was starting to see more videos on YouTube from younger people and some older people, but mostly younger people, talking about how artificial intelligence is being used to, well, eliminate their jobs. Um, this is something that many of the CEOs from these companies, Sam Altman, kind of been the major face, but other CEOs have been um, saying is going to happen. I was talking with several of my colleagues, and I said, yeah, looking at June of last year, we'll start seeing a ramp up, and that's not going to stop. Um, one of the things, one of the people that I was watching, she made a good point that AI is not taking your job. It's people that are using artificial intelligence to optimize other people, and reducing the need for your job. And that's the trend. That's what's going to happen. Fewer people are going to be able to do more work with these systems. And as the systems get better and more robust, they'll be taking on more and more of the work that people do, right? Currently they're talking about, the boring work, the work that people don't want to do. Eventually it's going to be the work that you do want to do, or the work that you accelerate, or the work that you excel at, or that you enjoy doing in your day to day, right? What keeps you coming back. And yeah, anybody that's in an intellectual role, creative role, that's going to happen. There's still going to be need. There's still going to be need for people to do some of this work. One of the key points is that smart companies are going to use these tools to optimize roles and increase profitability, which will allow them to invest in people or systems more. We're still not at the point where autonomous AI, so agentic AI, can operate autonomously without some sort of oversight to make sure it's not doing anything stupid. But that's simply a technology issue and a hurdle. That's not an obstacle or a barrier. Agentic systems will get better and better and better as they're rolled out. Yeah, so it's not all doom and gloom. There are other jobs that are coming out because of artificial intelligence. There was one woman influencer. I don't know what her title was. It was a conglomerate video, right? So there weren't names of people. It was just people talking, and what I'm doing right now, talking into my phone. She said that, there's a new job, prompt engineer. Yeah, ish. I mean, it'll be a role, it'll be a title. But one of the people that I watch a lot, David Shapiro, if you haven't checked out his channel, please do. It's a great channel. He has a lot of great information, and he's really knowledgeable about artificial intelligence. But one of the things that he talked about, and several other channels, and I'll talk with them as I go, or talk about them as I go on with these videos, is he was discussing how large frontier models can train smaller models to make those models better. So if kind of unpack that, there's going to be a need for fewer and fewer prompt engineers or people to interact with the systems, because the systems are going to get better at doing the work themselves, right? Training the work themselves. You'll tell the system what you want, and then the system will train the smaller models that will go out and do the work. So this is, like I said, prompt engineer is probably going to be a sexy title, probably not going to be something that lasts through the transition. Maybe it does. I don't know. Like I said, I don't see the future, but it's very possible that this is a title or a need now, as we have an LLM that interfaces with people via text. If you've used, like currently at work, I have a Teams license, that you can talk to the system. You can upload text and images. And again, this is the forward-facing system. This is the commercially available system. This isn't systems that have been built and trained on the models themselves and by companies internally. So there will be grow your own systems. Microsoft Copilot is a kind of fully functional out of the box. Fully functional. It's kind of an out of the box model that overlays over your data and practices. Many companies already have, Microsoft contracts, right? So rolling out full Copilot is not going to be very difficult. Same way with Google companies. Same way with Amazon companies, right? Amazon's got their own system as well. So it's going to be more of, are you good at your job? Mediocre people use AI to produce mediocre content, right? The need for, basically the people that are good at their jobs will use artificial intelligence to be able to do more and get better at their jobs. The people that are not, well, they can use the systems to get better or be more productive, but it might be easier or more profitable for a company to give more work to the, 10% of the company to 90% of the work, right? Be part of the 10%. Don't be part of the 90. So, or 10% of the company do 50% of the work. I don't remember what the number is. And it varies from company to company. But ultimately what it amounts to is the good people are going to get better. Again, I don't remember who it was, and I'll put the quote, or I'll put a link to the paper in the bio or in the link information below. But Google with, AlphaGo beat the best Go player in the world, right? Well, one of the papers that I read, the best player in the world had not improved prior to playing AlphaGo for, 5 years, 6 years, something like that. After playing AlphaGo, he improved. His numbers went up. He got better, right? And that's the power of these systems currently. They will make good people better. They'll make mid-level people better. Lower level people are people that don't engage. Lower level people, that's not what I mean. People that are at a lower skill level. So it'll make highly skilled people better. It'll make mid-skilled people, can make them better. Lower skilled people probably won't make them better, right? The returns are higher for the higher skilled people, and companies will be incentivized to keep those people and give them the tools that they need to be more profitable and more productive. So, that being said, check out my page, justinhmontgomery.com. I release all these little essays and anecdotes and things there, and I'll probably start adding links to resources and things like that. Yeah. Have a good one.